Every morning, when a human awakes, there is this moment, the few seconds, probably less than a minute of time, as you're coming out of your dream, where you can feel the light of day on your face, but you're also still living out the final moments of that dream. You're in a state which isn't quite awake and it isn't quite asleep, but those two different realities are mingling together. You can't quite separate them yet. It's just before your conscious mind uploads your brain with reality. I call this the golden time. As Lisa begins to stir, she's dreaming of when she was a child. She's at her Papa and Granny's house on the tire swing out front. It's hanging off that old elm tree limb. Papa says that the tree is hundreds of years old and should never be cut down, but rather enjoyed by children who can swing and climb on its sturdy limbs. The bluebells are in full bloom, so the earth around Papa and Granny's house looks like it's carpeted in deep hues of purple and green. Whee! Lisa swings her legs, stretching them out in front of her as far as she can make them go. She tilts backwards in the swing, and she can see the big old house upside down in her vision as she soars to the sky and then swiftly back down to the earth. The sun, it's warm and comforting on her face. She slowly adjusts her head on the pillow. Granny is bringing a platter with 3 ice-cold glasses of lemonade, and as she calls out for Lisa to come sit at the picnic table that she and Papa had made during their first year of marriage, she gives Papa a pat on his bum, and his face crinkles at the eyes as he whispers, "Come here, old lady." And he wraps her up close into his big bear hug, the one Lisa always thinks of when she misses her Papa. The lemonade is sweet and crisp. Granny's gray and white hair is in a ponytail, and wisps of her fluff are waving in the breeze as she bends down to kiss Lisa on her forehead. She's wiping away the sticky blonde curls of her sweaty hair before she lands the kiss. She tells Lisa that she's going to kiss her one time for every freckle she has on her face, and Papa jokes that there isn't enough time in the day for that. Granny takes Lisa by the hand and asks if she'd like to walk to the corner store with her. It's just a few blocks away, and Granny likes to go as much for the latest gossip as for the few groceries she buys that she doesn't either grow or make from her own animals and garden. And as she's holding Granny's hand, Lisa starts to feel a sharp scratching at her wrist. She's beginning to lose focus of the dream as it becomes more and more painful at the very place where the palm of her hand meets her arm. Her brain begins uploading more quickly after that. 35 seconds have passed at this point, 36, 37, and Lisa begins to hear the pitter-pattering of tiny feet and the familiar squeak noises as the rats chew at the rope tying her down. 43, 44, 45. She's been here for 3 months now. Her head feels heavy after the memory comes blasting back. The room is dark. It's cold. No one's coming to find her, she thinks. And so, her day of terror begins again, remembering just after the golden time, before her brain had a chance to upload her reality.